You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. I think I could do that with like 80% accuracy. And you. Anyway. I had to start this video off with something fun because, dear God, Michael fans, we're in the trenches! Ow! Help me! Alright, hey guys, as we can see by the title, I've got another Michael biopic update, and as expected, it's not great news. Today I'm going to be reading what was said by Lionsgate. This was said at the Lionsgate's 4Q25 earnings call. So some of you guys messaged me and you were like, oh my god, I'm in listening to see what they're gonna say. And then I kept getting messages and Twitter posts of people being like, hey guys, why is the Michael movie not on Lionsgate's website?
Don't play with me.
And I was like, excuse me. And so I go to the website and I looked, and what do you know? The Michael movie's not on there for this year. Ow! And I was like, well, this isn't good. One of you guys, Alyssa, messaged me and you were like, oh my god, I'm entering the call now. Let's see what they say. I'm like, I'm not even gonna enter it now. I'm just gonna wait and see what she says because she's gonna keep me updated. Oh my god. Guys, she goes, Ashley? And I go, I was scared. I was sweating. My bottom was clenched. My cheeks were clenched. And she goes, I hate to say this, but I feel like they said 2027. And I'm like, I hope you heard that wrong. And she's like, I hope I heard that wrong. And then a few moments later, she's like, okay, wait
a minute.
2026. I was like, okay, so not this year, most likely.
I can't.
But let's just go ahead and read what came out, okay? Let's do it.
Pause, guys. While I was editing this, something new came out. I am sorry to share this.
What was that?
Dear God, what is going on with this film? Someone help me. Michael, if you can hear us, please save us, dear God.
Of course, this is from MJJ Facts. First thing I see, Michael Jackson biopic likely to move to 2026. This is what the statement from Lionsgate was. I'm not going to include the actual video because I think I might get copyrighted. But yeah, so I'm just gonna read what was said on the call. In regard to our Michael Jackson biopic, we're excited about the 3.5 hours. So yes, it is gonna be over 3 hours. That is super exciting. I think anyone that loves Michael, that's not a problem. Like, I don't care if it's not split into 2 parts, which we're also going to discuss in this video. I can sit there for 3.5 hours. That is not a problem. You know, I will just make sure I'm not drinking a lot in that movie theater, and I think I can make it, right? Sorry to everyone with tiny bladders, though, that love Michael. 3.5 hours of amazing footage from producer Graham King and director Antoine I always mess up his last name, y'all. I'm not even gonna try it, but y'all know who I'm talking about, okay? I'm sorry. And we will be announcing a definitive release strategy and timing in the next few weeks, he said. I would note that it is likely we will move Michael out of the fiscal year, which will impact fiscal 26 financial results, but will bolster an already strong fiscal 27 slate. This is where we get into the, is it going to be split into 2 parts, or is that a rumor? As of now, it's not looking like this year, and the splitting into 2 parts is unsure. And I say that because I'm about to read this part to you. Any number of the biggest motion pictures over the last 10 or 20 years have had first cuts of movies that were well in excess 3.5 hours, Fogelson said. And when John mentioned the footage, it wasn't a cut, it was an accumulation of scenes that we've seen. And then it also says, at the end, when you look at the music library, when you look at what Michael Jackson was able to deliver in terms of music and contributions to art, whether or not that can be fit into one movie comfortably or not, is a question that we are absolutely asking. My cheeks are clenched. He said on a call after quarterly earnings, we'll be ready to answer some more specifically in the coming weeks. At this point, okay, at this point, if that movie comes out late and it's not that good, we're gonna be even more angry. So you need to make it tip-top perfection at this point. That's all I gotta say about that. Because it's been a minute, okay? Answer more specifically in the coming weeks. I'm honestly so tired of being like, all right, let's wait a few weeks, guys. Like, what are y'all hiding? I'm sorry. I'm not saying they're hiding something, okay? I'm not trying to have Lionsgate come for me. I'm just like, what is going on, guys? What is going on? I mean, I'm glad we got something, right? But it's just, this is what I'm confused about. I'm like, okay, maybe the whole movie is not done. Like, that's okay, I guess, even though it was supposed to come out this fall. But like a tease or something. So what is going on to why like they can't show that? I don't know. Like something to hold us over to keep people's interest, because you got fans like me. I saw a comment, I'm gonna put it on here. It said it'll be 2030 and I'll still be waiting for it. I'm willing to wait till 2030. And as angry as I'd be, I mean, that's me. Like, I would wait that long, but that's just because I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. And Michael Jackson is huge, so I don't really think it's gonna be that big of a problem in terms of things getting delayed and stuff. But I think the general public that could potentially get into Michael through this movie that hasn't already and learn more about his life and who he was and like fall in love with the man, they're gonna lose interest. They're gonna forget about it. And they may not remember unless you just like promote it like that. I also saw they were saying something about ticket sales in March. It's May now, so they don't mean this March, obviously. They mean the 2026 of March. So I'm assuming that's what it means. But anyway, yeah, I'm sitting here like, I want it to be good. And if that means waiting longer, that's fine. But then I saw that SJ and Con, they make like tons of Michael content, and they were actually recently on the Michael Jackson official account, which was so cool. But they posted this to their story, and it says, it's someone on Twitter, Sharonell Art, I don't know if I said that right, but to those claiming Michael would have done the same with the releasing dates, no, he would not. His albums were announced the same year of their release date. The pause that occurred between them doesn't count. Let's not mix things up. And a lot of people are agreeing with this. I know a lot of people said, you know, Michael wants it to be perfect, so don't rush it. But I gotta agree with the fact that, like, Michael, if he says he's putting out something, he's putting it out then. Like, if he gives the date, he doesn't want it to be delayed because he's a professional, he's a perfectionist. I get that. So I gotta agree with this tweet. It is kind of frustrating. Yeah, I think that was the majority of what was said. Also, a couple of days ago, I don't know if this is new, but I didn't know it when I found this out a few days ago. MJJ Facts posted that a synopsis was posted for the biopic, and it says, Michael will bring audiences a riveting and honest portrayal of the brilliant yet complicated man who became the king of pop. The film presents his triumphs and tragedies on an epic cinematic scale, from his human side and personal struggles to his undeniable creative genius, exemplified by his most iconic performances. As never before, audiences will experience an inside look into one of the most influential, trailblazing artists the world has ever known. I had not seen that before, but if that's been out, I just didn't know. So, wanted to share that. At least we're getting little tiny crumbs, you know? Okay, so now I'm gonna read some comments under MJJ's Facts post about the biopic likely coming out in 2026, okay? Before I wrap up this video, this is probably gonna be the last biopic update unless they give something in a few weeks like they say they're going to. Then I'll do another one, but after that I feel like we're gonna be a little bit in the dark for the biopic. I just don't know. I say that, but who knows, it might like start moving like that after I say that. I don't really know. At this point, I think that's the whole theme of this. I don't know.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
And when I think I know, I just don't know. So, one comment says, we are now in this movie better be good territory now that we have to wait even longer, which is basically exactly what I said earlier. Dear he who shall not be named, company that shall not be named, Lionsgate or whoever you are, stop playing with Michael Jackson's fans. We're sick and tired of it. You either release the biopic or you don't. Either way, speak clearly on this matter. Stop making lame excuses with no better specified reasons. Thank you. That's got 13 likes. There's a problem when they keep pushing the release date back. About to lose all interest in the movie. Even Michael fans, like diehard fans, are saying this, so that kind of makes me concerned. There will be no movie. Speaking of that, somebody made a celebration of life for the Michael movie. And I also made this, which is Hitch-On from NCT sitting near a pond. And then I put the Michael image that's haunting us.
How many people were scared? Me too.
The only image we have, really, that's decent quality from the movie. Oh, and then this tweet that says, no, we ain't. Yeah, that's accurate. I am not happy with this news, but still, I would rather have a perfect delayed movie than a rushed release movie. This is literally the only positive thing I can get out of this situation. Like, I guess, you know, it's not going to be rushed. I guess I'm trying to stay positive, and I guess that's where I am right now in terms of positivity. At least give us a trailer. I mean, trailer teaser something, guys. Could be a good thing. This comment's kind of interesting. They could easily drop it on the exact day of Wade and James's trial, so the focus is shifted towards the movie. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Y'all let me know in the comments, you know, what you think. I'm sure we probably all know this at this point, but I did want to, you know, I told you guys I'm going to start doing biopic updates, any big updates that we have as we go along. Yeah.
Yes, another week.
Hope you guys are doing well. I will see you guys in the next video. And, you know, I hope the next time I post one of these, it's better news. I really do. And I hope it's some good, solid news, okay? Bye, guys. Shalom.